Howdy all, it's Mr. Callan. Hey, thanks to some student requests, we're going to give this a try, all right? This is a great experiment, but we're going to try to get you guys connected to your class in real time. So if you have first hour, I'm going to put a Google Meet up for first hour so you can join. If you're in fourth, fifth hour, I'll put a meetup on fifth hour for you to join. This is thanks to student requests. Not everybody has requested it, but I really think it'd be a good idea for most of you, maybe not all, but for most of you, because so many reasons. Actually, you're going to see this email that I'm sending to you. But basically, here's what we're doing. So you, me, all the class, we're all going to be there together. What is it? It's going to be a Google Meet session. When? It's going to be every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, if things change with our schedule, we'll change the schedule. But for now, you're going to do every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, I'm going to put your particular hour here. So hour one students, you're going to be invited with this time. Hour two students, just like you were in a normal school day. If you're in my hour 4 or 5, I'll give you an hour 5 time. I'll put that on there later. And an hour 6, 7, I'll put an hour 7 time on there later. So where are you finding this? I'll show you in a minute. It's going to be on the stream of your Google Classroom math page. So you go to Google Classroom, select your math class, look at the top. How are we going to do this? Well, I'll show you again how to just click on it. But listen, this is really important. If you don't find that the meet is available, or if it says something like Mr. Callan hasn't started up the class yet, just be patient. That means I need to get it going. You're welcome to message me, or if you know somebody else in the class, you're welcome to message them and say, hey, can you please ask Mr. Callan to get maybe he forgot, or maybe he just hasn't gotten there. Get that Google Meet up. But there's just tons of reasons for it, not the least of which is some of you are watching the videos and you're not putting the connections together. Now, I can show you all sorts of videos. I can give you homework. You can look at stuff on YouTube. You can go to Khan Academy. You can learn things in all sorts of ways. But if what you're doing is not working well enough, then we got to try something different. And let's see, I talked to a group of students last week. 5 out of 5 students that I asked this question of said that they would come to this. That was for my hour 4, 5, and 6, 7 students. Can't remember what my hour 1 and 2 students said, but I just want this to be available, whatever works for you. All right, so here's the deal. You're going to go to your Google Classroom. You probably have a few classes just like me. Let's just say I'm on period 1. So this is my math class. Now you'll notice right here at the top of the screen, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This period 1 virtual. I'm not in the classwork yet. In the stream, look right here, Meet link. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on that and it will start this, and it's going to do the same thing for you. It's going to bring your camera up. You're welcome to mute your camera, turn your microphone off. You can even mute your camera so that they can't see you, so that I can't see you. You got your pajamas on, whatever. Just make sure it's appropriate. I'd love to see your face though, just like you might want to see my face. Maybe not though. So I'm going to press join now, and then you will see a number of other students up, as well as you'll see my screen. Now, I can't get to it right now, but usually what I would do is I would click over here and I would share my screen. You're not going to be looking at a picture of my face. You're going to be looking at my smart board. You're going to be looking at me working out some problems. Maybe I put the homework answers up from the previous day. So you'll see all that on your screen, and maybe a picture of me, yourself, and some other classrooms. I think yourself is going to be up here. What else am I missing? Oh, comments. So if you have any questions, I am going to ask every single person to mute their microphone so that nobody's putting out and tossing out a bunch of random comments in the middle. But I love questions. You're going to hear me say that a lot. So then how do you ask me a question if you're at home and you're not trying to interrupt the whole class? What you can do is click up here. This is showing people, but this is here, this little bubble, almost looks like a cartoon bubble. That is the comments bar. Many of you have already done this. Sorry, my picture is kind of getting in the way. Maybe I'll X out of it just for a little bit. Maybe, no. I don't want to X out. Yeah, I'll X out of it. So you can at this point say, how did you know the answer was positive and not negative? And maybe I'll have a student in my class in charge of saying, hey, Mr. Callan, somebody just asked a question. How do you know when the answer is positive, not negative? Whatever, we need to work out a way for you to ask me questions. And maybe if I get students in my room working with partners, talking to each other, maybe we can even do that, you and me or whatnot. So the whole point of this is let's try something new. And of course, remember, please, that if you've gone to the link and you click on it and it says the meet has not been started, just come back, wait a minute or two, and click on it again, or you're welcome to message me. Of course, when this is finished, you can go ahead and leave the call, hang up, and it'll go like that. I think that's all I got for you. We're going to see how this works out. Hey, we're just trying to give it a try. We can expect some kinks in the system. We can expect some problems, but we'll just keep trying to problem solve. This is tough for all of us, but we're trying to work this out together, ladies and gents. All right. Love talking to you. Hopefully, we'll see you all soon.